All right, they give us a couple functions and we're going to combine them in various ways. And they give these to you as ordered pairs, which I don't think is my favorite way to express these. I am going to organize all this information into a table before we go on any further. And I want to have x values in here, and then I'll have a row for function f, and then I'll have a row for function g. We'll sort out everything that they've given us. And then below this, I'll put in the additions and subtractions and all the other combinations that they want us to work out. So when x is negative 4, this point tells me that function f is 4. And this point tells me that when x is minus 4, function g is 2. Okay, so conveniently the same x value. Then they both address when x is negative 2. We'll give that its own column. When x is negative 2, f is 4 and g is 1. Good. All right, so we've taken care of those two. Now, I want to do these in order, so the next one they have in order is that when x is 0, function g is 2. For f, they don't say, which means f would be undefined there. That's going to cause some trouble. Took care of that one. Next, when x is 1, we get f is 3 and g is 2. That takes care of that one. How many more have we got here? That's those two. Going in order by x, then this is next. When x is 2, function g is 2, and f is undefined. Okay with that. When x is 3, function f is 5, and it's g's turn to be undefined. They don't say what its value is, then if they ever ask us about 3, function g is going to have problems. And finally, when x is 4, f is 6, and function g is 4 also. Okay, so there's everything that they gave us, and what they're asking for now is f plus g, f minus g, f times g, and f divided by g. And those are pretty easy to do now that we have this information all organized. F plus g just means for each of these x values, take the value of f and the value of g, add them up. So 4 plus 2, 6. 4 plus 1, 5. Undefined plus 2, can't do it. If any part of a composition or if any part of one of these is undefined, the entire thing goes undefined. 3 plus 2, undefined plus 2, 5 plus undefined, 6 plus 4. Not too bad. So even if you don't have the table, the thing to remember is going to be you can only add or subtract 2 points if they have the same x coordinate. So if these agree, then add the y coordinates. So minus 4 and minus 4, yep, we can do 4 plus 2 equals 6. If you're over here and you have 3, 5, and 1, 2, you can't combine these because they have different x coordinates. They don't line up, so don't even try to combine those. The table helps you remind you of that by organizing all this information into nice columns. Next row, also pretty easy. We're doing f take away g, so 4 minus 2, 4 minus 1, undefined minus 2. Any column with an undefined in it is just going to be a black hole of impossible. We can't do anything with the ones that have undefined values in them. There's no way to save that. And undefined divided by undefined is not equal to 1 or anything like that. You just cannot do a calculation with an undefined value in it. 3 minus 2, 6 minus 4. Multiply them. 8, 4, 6. You probably don't need to watch me do this. This is, unless you're curious if I'll make a mistake, which is always possible. 1.5 and 1.5 again. So, For all of these, the thing that you're adding or subtracting or multiplying or dividing is the y value, and you're only allowed to do that if the x values match. That's your big rule. Match the x's, then operate on the y's.